All right. So I just got done streaming a really spooky game. It was very scary. Now I have lights on and trying to regulate. Thank you, Gawky Moose. I'm trying to regulate a regular heartbeat. Um. So I get a lot of character art done of chamomile, and over the years I have made this document that is full of the art of chamomile and then basically reference material for artists to use to draw chamomile. I'm starting as a player in a Rime of the Frost Maiden game on Wednesday. So, no, not this Wednesday. A couple of Wednesdays from now. So, Vivily, who makes beautiful art, she made Teacher Cam that I use on all of my stuff for Twitch, and not all my stuff for Twitch, but you know, a lot of my stuff. I'm gonna make another document for the character I'm gonna play in the Wednesday game, so she can make some artwork of the character. So I'm gonna take, I'm gonna use this as sort of a guideline, as it were, and I'm gonna try and come up with something for that. So I'm gonna do a new Google Doc to share with her. And this character's name is Hellbore, which is another type of flower, but it is a winter flower. So, let's see. Alright, so we'll call this the Hellbore Character Art Guide. There we go. And Hellbore is a half-orc. I guess she's a female. There we go. So female, half-orc, rogue, thief, herbalist. Alright. And I have art that I already really like for this character that I want to use, but I want to kind of make it my own a little bit. So let me grab that artwork real quick. Let's see. What folder did it end up in? If you recognize this, this is the miniature that I'm using. Let's see. If you recognize this character, they're from a game. The game is maybe a sexy game, but whatever. It's an adorable character named Crow, and Crow is a half orc. But I like Crow because Crow kind of goes with that new Tasha's thing of like you don't have to play a race exactly the way you're expected to play the race. So I like the idea of this character being like a half elf, half orc kind of situation. So that's definitely what the character's going to be based on. But I had some other ideas that I wanted to kind of bring in. I just got done playing Streets of Rage 4 with my kiddos, and there was an NPC in that game who was amazing. And I'm trying to remember her name. Let's see. I'm sure it'll come up as soon as... Yeah, Estelle... I don't know how to pronounce this.
Estelle Aguirre.
Estelle Aguirre is the name of the character, and she is a certified badass. Here we go. Yeah, she's got this kind of rad, like, mohawk Viking ponytail thing going on, like, which I think is super cool. There we go. Kind of this action going on. I thought that was kind of cool. This is another good one right here. Let's see. Let's see if we could find it in a slightly better. Oh yeah! Wow, wow, that's fantastic. Too bad they didn't turn that into a toy, because that looks amazing. Did they turn that into a toy? Probably not. It looks like a 3D render. Let's see. I will use Hungarian Twitter. I'm okay. Yeah, these are just 3D renders. Okay. I guess I got to be more careful because Twitter doesn't censor their stuff. So I like that for the haircut. I think that's super dope. So I want to include that. So let's see. So we'll do haircut, hairstyle. There we go. and put that in there. Oh, dang, that looks cool. But that also gets me thinking, Viking haircut female. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This one. That's pretty cool. Alright, so throw that on there too. Okay. Definitely preferring this one though. So we'll mention that. We'll say prefer like this. And then we could just put down here similar style. Just to give them a better idea, you know, of what it would look like on a 3D render versus a photograph kind of thing. Let's see. Are there any other pictures of Estelle that might work? I don't want her to be muscly like Estelle, though. I just want her to have Estelle's haircut. Let's see. I think that's kind of the best one of all of these. If you haven't played Streets of Rage 4, it is a lot of fun, and it's a very beautiful game, too. So, it's definitely worth checking out. Alright. Yeah, I think that's pretty much got that covered. Alright. So, we'll do that. Alright. So overall look is like this. Hairstyle is like that. Build. Yeah, we should probably put that there too. Overall look. Overall build. Okay. Let's see. Colorations. Okay, so black hair. I think it'd be cool to go with like orange eyes. That would look kind of cool. Okay, and then we'll do like a olive, light green skin. Go. All right. Let's see. We need some fantasy herbalist outfits. Let's see. No. Nope. Nope. What about like Shani from Witcher? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah. Okay. That's like a little too Renfest for what I'm after. Okay. We also got to be careful looking up anything with Witcher or Witcher ladies in it on stream, I guess. Let's see. I like the idea of them having like practical clothes, but also something that you could go adventuring in, because they do live in like the frozen north, essentially. All right, there we go. Let's see. Clothing would probably be further down the list, so we'll go down here. And I don't really know why I need the clothing that much, because I think she's just doing a headshot for me. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to have it sort of picked out. Let's see. Fantasy alchemist. No, that doesn't work. Alright, let's see. Man, that game was scary. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Um, hmm. Part of the problem is I'm so completely in love with the overall character design of this, but I don't know. I don't want to just lift this completely, so I kind of want to make it something of my own. But I don't know. I just really like how the character turned out. But I think with like a different haircut, different colored eyes, slightly different coloration, it could be pretty cool. So let's see, facial. So we'll do longer ears. Could be pretty cool. Maybe like scars near lips. Ford has that from Critical Role. I'm sure there's an entire community just for Fjord lip scars. So let's see. Yep. Alright. There we go. Okay. Let's say anime elf ears. There we go. Good old D-lit, them anime elf ears. There we go. Let's see. We need something with orange eyes. So, ooh, that's pretty cool. Maybe like cat type eyes. Could kind of work. So we go here. There we go. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm basically just sampling like the different things that I'm looking for to get this kind of look that I'm after for the character. Let's see. All right. Could maybe go with like more orc-like ears too. So there's an elf ear, there's an orc ear. I could try to find a bigger picture of that one. Hold on. So I'm just gonna search Google for image, see if it's got a larger version of that. It does not. It does have an alternate colors one. So let's see how that one looks. Whoa. Somebody went bananas with customizing that. Added all sorts of like tattoos and stuff to it. Here we go. Yeah. Let's see. Trying to find a good skin tone here. Oh, okay. Okay. That could work. What game is that? Lineage 2. Female orc. If you haven't seen the orcs from Lineage 2, they're pretty awesome. They look pretty damn cool. Let's see. Okay. Nope, no other sizes there. What about here? There we go. Yeah, I feel like this would be pretty good for the skin. Let's see. Olive green skin. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Or is that just too green? It's hard to say for sure. Because I kind of like the ruddy kind of golden green there on the skin, but this could work too. Kind of has that golden green. All right, let's see. And the black hair. is what it is, so that's fine. We can actually just take a straight up shot of that hair. There we go. So it kind of is a little bit like Frankensteining. Like you're taking a bunch of stuff and telling the artist, like, yeah, I want it to kind of look like this and kind of look like that, and go ahead and, reference this and reference that. Honestly, I used to do art commissions, and the more information you can give them, the better. Honestly, the more information you give them, the better. They're gonna appreciate that so much. Um, the more communication you give them, the better. All right. So I'm a huge fan of Witcher pants. For boys and girls, I feel like Witcher did a good job with pants. So let's see. Mm, like who does not appreciate the Siri pants, as it were? It's a good pants. There we go. So let's see. Go. Kind of getting a general feel for this character now. We got big belts in both these pictures, so we could look up uh, big leather belts. Mm, let's see. Which I guess could also be girdles. Yeah. So let's see. Basically, like anything I guess you'd see at Renfest or something. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty hype. Let's see. Grab that. And yeah, I'm just using like a screenshot tool and just kind of screenshotting this stuff and kind of piecing it together. So the artist has like ideas to work with if they want to go and start creating that. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. I feel like you wouldn't want to wear too much jewelry if you're in a place that's trapped in a perpetual winter, because like having like metal in your face and ears and stuff, if it's getting cold, that is probably not very enjoyable. Let's see. Hmm. Ooh, that's pretty cool though. Uh, oh, sorry. I'm looking at like chokers that have eyeballs on them, which looks really, really cool actually. These things over here. I mean, that looks pretty dope. Um, I wonder if it comes in other colors. I mean, the eye is a little too spooky maybe, but I don't know. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, I know it could work. Hold on. No, that's not getting results either. Hmm. Weird. This one actually is. We go with this. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's working pretty good. I'm wondering if there could be something more for the choker, or if we should just keep it kind of simple. It's hard to tell in the picture exactly what's going on. It just looks like a red choker with some designs on it. I'm wondering if some dried flowers would look kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, damn. Hellebore actually looks like a pretty cool flower. Alright, so we're going to add to the choker small dried hellebore flowers woven in. There you go. It's about branding. You got to brand yourself. Alright, that's seeming pretty cool. Pretty cool. Colorations. We should also... Let's stick with the freckles. I think the freckles is a good touch. So, olive green skin, and we'll say with freckles. And I guess we'll reference this art again. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think they have more than enough to go on at this point. If you were going to get a character posed, it would be very helpful to send poses over to the artist as well. So you could go and look up poses. They often have like action poses, things like that, where, for example, if you're trying to commission an action pose, you could Google action poses, find a cool pose, and sort of go with that. Yeah. In this case, since I'm doing a headshot, I might want to put like expressions there. So, let's see. Go with this, there we go. Here we go. I'm just putting some headers in here because it creates a nice outline here that the artist can quickly jump between all the different stuff that's going on. Alright, so there we go. And then for clothing, we would do like this. There we go. Here we go. This is going to show up in the picture, so that's important. And then we'll put add some elements from this. There we go. Question mark, because we're not 100% sure on these. And then what else? I feel like an alchemist type thing would be good. So alchemist equipment. Let's see. Maybe I'm looking for potion bandolier. Yeah, there we go. So let's see. Cool potion bandolier. Oh, that's pretty neat. Let's see. I'm in the wrong window again. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm looking for a potion bandolier. Kind of show, like, some potions hanging around. I could have sworn I just saw one that was kind of cool. Nah, not really. Hey, that's pretty cool, though. Okay. So we got that. And then, let's see what else we could do. Go back. We don't want to go too steampunk. So let's see. Could have sworn there was more stuff for holding potions. Oh, these look pretty sweet. Okay, so copy these. As a rogue thief, she's going to be able to use potions as a bonus action and other items as a bonus action. So I like the idea that she would be just strapped with lots of small potions and baubles and whatnot. There we go. Yeah, that works. Let's see. So, herbalist kit cosplay. I mean, that's the classic right there. Backpack. Let's see. Maybe we're looking for like a satchel. That might work. Let's see. The herbalist kit part might be what's killing me here. Alright, hold on. Oh, nice. Get a little bit closer to the mark. Oh, yeah, with the zipper and everything. It's actually kind of cool, though. I like that these boots have, like, pockets. That's kind of neat. But I think they're going to be wearing, like, snow boots all the time, so maybe not. Let's see. Alright. And... let's see. That haircut's going to look so dope, though. Alright. I guess you'd have really nice gloves, too. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when it comes to, like, a cute, but also, like, wearing adventuring gear type design, I feel like Ciri from Witcher 3 kind of knocks it out of the park. So, I do find myself going back to that design quite a bit when looking for, I guess, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't call it realistic, but, I don't know. Like, you could look at the gloves, and you could see that the gloves are fitting in such a way that they would actually allow fine manipulation of tools and stuff. They aren't like big, bulky gloves. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see. There we go. Alright, it's looking pretty slick. Here's another of the glove. Again, I don't know if I want to go for like the full art, because I don't know if the character's gonna live that long. So having some art for like the miniature might be cool, but beyond that, I don't know if I want to pay for like the full-on character if we don't even know if the character's gonna make it. You know what I mean? So, all right, cool. And finally, we need like an expression, and I kind of like the expression that she already has up here. But I kind of want something maybe a little more cautious. I don't know. I kind of like this one right here because it looks very jaded. This third one over. So let's see if that can get reproduced. So what I'm gonna do is open this one up and zoom in specifically on that part of it. There we go. Yeah, that works. Let's see. Great. All right, and then we'll say all right. I think she should have enough to go on at this point with all of this stuff. Yeah. All right, that works. Um, so there you go. Then you could, if you want, I guess, provide a bit more information. So I could go in here and just say, like, summary. This character is a reluctant hero. A local herbalist and drug dealer who never wanted to get mixed up in any adventures. Let's say child of an orc and an elf. She doesn't fit the expectations most people have of either race. Okay, raised by a crazy dwarven hedge witch in the frozen north of 10 towns. Alright, let's see. Personality. Wow. Someday I should learn how to type. That'd be really cool. Personality is cautious. Let's see. I'm gonna say naive at first, but not dangerously so. Just wants to see the best in people. I feel like this is a character that's gonna get really fucked up by adventuring. And let's see, curious, but not dangerously so. This is kind of a boring character. And let's see, skeptical. How can you be naive and skeptical at the same time? I guess you're just naive about certain things and skeptical about other things. Skeptical about any deal that seems too good to be true. There we go. Loves brewing and drinking tea. Loves flowers. Has never killed anyone. Alright. Despite all of this, can become bored very easily. Alright. I feel like that's a lot of information for her to go off of. So yeah. All right, cool. So I'll send this off to Vivali, and hopefully she can create something fun and cool, similar enough to the targeted character, but with its own spin, with you know, like the bigger ears and the different eyes and the cooler haircut and all that jazz. Um, yeah. Uh, this haircut is amazing. All right. Yeah. So I think it'll be. I hope it'll turn out really, really good. And then we'll celebrate if she ever makes it to like level 4. We'll get like full character art of her, which will utilize the rest of this document. So that'll be kind of cool. All right. Blah, man. So I needed to get that done anyways, so that's done. I am totes worn out on streaming. I streamed this morning. I streamed spooky games. I needed to get this done, and I figured it would be, maybe useful to somebody to see how I set up like a character reference document. To see Camomiles anytime you like. It's bit.ly/camref, and that'll automatically take you over to Camomiles document, so you can see all the Chamomile art and instructions I have on there for people who are interested in drawing her or who I am commissioning to draw her, because I'm always looking for more Chamomile art. I think she's a really fun character to see see how she turns out in different people's styles. So scroll all the way to the bottom and you can kind of see the style sheet. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, maybe I need to hit up these the colors and particulars. That could probably help a little bit. So let me add that real quick. There we go. We'll do this and this. All right. Yeah, it's hard to be a DM, and you want everybody to survive, but you also want to present a dangerous world to adventure in. It's very tricky. I like the idea of her being kind of short, so I'm thinking like 5'2" for a half orc. I mean, that seems kind of cool. It will do slender frame. All right. So, elf ears, comma, but a bit more jagged / feral, like an orc. There we go. Obviously she doesn't have goat legs. Let's see. Like Siri from Witcher 3. There we go. She does not have a long prehensile tail. She does have olive skin, kind of a golden green tone. She got orange eyes, which we mentioned later. Let's see. Black hair, almost comic book black. So hues of dark blue at times. There we go. And then armor is like Ciri from Witcher 3, but really poor. Okay. And then, let's see, corded leather choker with dried hellebore flowers. Important. Alright, no face or ear jewelry. Too cold where she lives. Alright. And then let's see. Oh, right. The lip scars. Subtle lip scars from fangs. No, from tusks. There we go. She files tusks down so they are hard to see. Alright. Yeah, that works. So colors here are going to be golds, greens, blacks, maroon, copper, brown. Yeah. Very earthy colors. Very earthy colors. Maybe a little bit of orange in there as well. I think umber's a color. Put umber on there. Nice. Alright. So now she's definitely got a lot to work with. So I will send this off to her, and I'll share out whatever she comes up with, because I think it'll be pretty cool. Alright. Hope everybody has a good evening. I am going to go try to do stuff that's not scary, because man, my mind is still racing from how scary that game is. It probably doesn't look that scary, but I'm telling you, it is. When you get the headset on, the lights out in your room, and it's all directional sound, and yeah, it's very scary. I can't even imagine how scary it is with a VR headset. But ooh, follow up on that. It is not thief. This young lady is a reluctant hero, a local herbalist, a drug dealer who never wanted to get mixed up in any adventures. Child of an orc and an elf, she doesn't fit the expectations most people have of either race. Raised by a crazy dwarven hedge witch in the frozen north of 10 towns. And let me tell you, it's hard to be an alchemist when you live in perpetual winter. So that's definitely a thing. But the overall look is based on this character from a very sexy game named Crow, but I wanted to go more orc with the design, and I also wanted to get this fucking amazing haircut from this character from Streets of Rage 4 tossed on there and all that. So I sent this off to the artist, and she and I were talking about it on Discord, and I asked her if I could throw this conversation up. So I sent her the document, and she liked the document. And then we talked about whether we're doing a full-size picture or a partial picture, or bust shot or whatever. And then she gave me the initial sketch, which is adorable. And then asked me if I wanted to do the ears pointing straight up like a high elf, or pointing out to the sides like an anime elf. Said the ears were perfect, but no piercings, because she had piercings anyways, out of habit. Yeah, and then we started kind of talking through the process, outfit, all that jazz, and then we talked about any changes that might need to be made. So I said make the hair taller, add the lip scars from the tusks or whatever. So she went back and added those in. So I'm liking how that looks. Got the choker, got the big floofy mohawk braid type thing going on. The lip scars, all that jazz. And then she wanted to make the ears a little more interesting, so she added some notches to the ears. So maybe she, got beat up. Maybe like some Winter Wolf got a hold of her when she was younger, kind of tore up her ears or something. Or she did have piercings in her ears, and they froze to her ears, so that's why she doesn't have piercings anymore. But I like it because it adds a bit more to the silhouette of the character. And when you're trying to design a character, having a strong silhouette really helps. And having any sort of areas of interest are going to make for a much more interesting character. So she's kind of swamped right now. She's working on 3 other commissions at the same time. But I was very happy that she was able to fit me in and work on this character so I could have it ready for the game when it starts. I think our session 0 is next Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, but next Wednesday. So we're good. I think we're good. All right. Oh, I guess the last thing I wanted to I don't know if I showed this on stream yet or not. I got the art from Hellbore, so she's ready to go. Here we go. Yeah, so very happy with how that turned out. Let's see. Vivily worked super duper hard on this, and we kind of went back and forth on a lot of stuff as it was progressing. I have her permission to show this chat or whatever. So basically, let's see, where were we? Okay, so here's some other stuff she's working on. And she sent me this, and I was like, that head is too small. Everybody already thinks she's a goblin based on the art. And then this super squishy head, it was just too goblin. So I went into Photoshop and I stretched out her head. And I was like, not squishy, like this, do this. And then she was like, oh yeah, cool. Trolling each other, whatever. Then here we go. So she came back with this, and I was like, that's looking pretty good. But then something looked really off to me, and it was her left eye. So her left eye is really crooked. So we talked about that, and then we did the whole, draw a cross on the head kind of thing to show that it was crooked. And then she's like, you're right. So we started messing with that, and then kept adjusting. And then finally, I was like, make sure you picture the skull, because you gotta have the skull can't change. Like, no matter how cartoony you get with the other features, if you're going for a more like World of Warcrafty kind of cartoon comic booky style, like a skull is still a skull. So like eye sockets are just gonna be where they are. So we worked on that, and then finally it was good. And then she was kind of yellow, so I was like, nah, make it more green. And then she rendered it and did another pass, and then we're good to go. So I was very, very, very happy with how it turned out. And then looking over it, I looked back at the document, and there weren't any actual hellebore flowers. So then she and I were discussing, like, well, hellebore flowers are black. She's got black hair. How's it going to look? But then we went and we Googled it, and hellebore flowers actually come in a bunch of different colors, like these. So then she went in and she added those back into the picture, and I love it. I think it turned out really, really good. So I was very, very, very happy about how that turned out, and it's already been made into a miniature, and it'll be ready to go for session 0 on Wednesday. Overall, from start to finish, I'm really, really happy with how the commission turned out. And a big part of that is being able to work with an artist that is willing to listen to critique and work with you. And another part of it is, as the client, having a document that kind of lays out what you're after. That's going to make a big difference for getting what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, it's going to be hard for the artist to give you what you want. So the more work you put into the art document, the more likely you are to get the sort of artwork that you are after. But then there are artists out there that are like, yeah, listen, you just tell me what you want and I'm going to draw it for you, and that's that. I much prefer working with artists that, like, work with you and listen to feedback and like, yeah. But you also don't want to be in a situation where you're asking the artist to do it over and over and over and over again, because then you're just a real asshole. That's why, again, it's so important to make a document ahead of time so you know what you're after, so that you don't keep telling the artist, no, this isn't what I want, no, this isn't what I want. Like, the idea is you need to figure out what you want before you go and commission the art, because you're more likely to get what you want if you know what you want.